Our next example is talking about a bookend. A bookend is in the shape of a right-angled triangular prism. I want to paint it, and each $1.50 bottle of paint will cover 250 centimeters square of space. How many bottles of paint do I need, and how much will it cost? So here's the shape of my triangular prism. Now it shows us that these two sides are the same. So if I were to create my net would have three pieces. Now we know that this is equal to this, but this one has to be equal to this as well, because they used to fold up and meet together. This one is 15 centimeters, and I have this as 20 centimeters. Now the trouble is, I don't know what the hypotenuse is, which makes this side and this side difficult. Now we're going to have to use Pythagorean relation in order for us to find this. So I'm going to use Pythagorean to find the remaining dimension. So as a 2D shape, I have 15 and 15. Let's call that RC. So I have 15 squared plus 15 squared is equal to C squared. Let's do that in our calculator. 15 squared is 225. So 225 plus 225 is equal to C squared. Let's add those two together. 450 is equal to C squared. Now to undo the C squared, we're going to take the square root. The square root of 450, let's do square root 450 is equal to 21.2. Now that tells us that my unit here is 21.2. So let's take a look at all the pieces of my net. So surface area. We have the first part, we have two ends. And our ends are 15 by 15. I have two pieces, this one and this one, that are the same. Two body pieces that are 15 centimeters by 20. And I have one more body piece that is slightly larger at 21.2 by 20. So let's calculate my triangle area. I have half times the base times the height. So we have 0.5 times 15 times 15. That gives us 102.5. Now I'm going to double it for two ends. So for two ends, multiply it by 2, 225 centimeters squared. The next one, we have the body. So the area is equal to length times width. I have 15 times 20. 15 times 20 gives us 300, but this is for one piece. So if I have two pieces, it's 600 centimeters squared. Our last one, we have the area, 21.2 times 20. And that gives us 424 centimeters squared. So our total surface area we are going to add up our values. We have 225 plus 300 plus 424, and that equals, oops, sorry, I didn't show the calculator, 949 centimeters squared. Now we're going to do our ratio again because we need to use that to get our price. So we're going to write the rate. We know that for $1.50, you get one bottle that will cover 285 centimeters squared. Now, how many bottles do I need to purchase? So what we're comparing now is bottles and area. Okay, so let's take the rate of one bottle, gives us the area of 285. How many bottles do I need if I want to cover 949 centimeters squared? We're going to cross multiply to solve for my x. So 949 divided by 285. $9.49 divided by 285, that is 3.3. Now, we can't purchase 3.3 bottles of paint, so we're going to have to round it up to the next closest number. So we need 4 bottles of paint.